Hello, my viewers, my learners. Welcome again to Menya School. We are on with this series of stories about churches and kings of Israel. And one thing I did not mention earlier on is that churches and kings of Israel is what is tested in question number 66 and number 67 of your CRE paper that is part of this social studies. And I want lastly to look at King Solomon and King Ahab in this video. Let's start with King Solomon. King Solomon, his account and story is written in the book of First Kings, beginning from chapter 2, chapter 3, and onwards. If you can have time to look at this, and I was able to summarize this and say that and looked at it and saw that Solomon was the son of David and Bathsheba. There are some things that happen in the Bible. We actually leave them into unto God, because look at Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah. See, David took Bathsheba from Uriah, the wife of another man. Here they bear a son, and is now being the king of Israel. Anyway, Solomon was anointed by Prophet Nathan. So he was the third king of Israel. So when God asked him what he wanted, Solomon asked only for wisdom, but God added unto him riches as well. This is the king who was visited by another queen. You remember Queen Sheba from Ethiopia. Did he make an achievement? Yes, quite a number. King Solomon, because of his wisdom, he charged a difficult case between two women. Read that story in the book of First Kings, chapter 16, verses 28. This actually, when he handled such a case which needed a lot of wisdom, it earned him fame, and he was very famous. King Solomon built the temple for the Lord, as Prophet Nathan had prophesied in the book of First Kings, chapter 6, verses 1 to verse 14. King Solomon brought the Ark of the Covenant from Zion to the temple. King Solomon is the one who has written the books of Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Songs of Songs. King Solomon ruled peacefully for a period of 40 years. And after his death, his son Rehoboam succeeded him. Did he make any failures in his reign as a king of Israel? Yes, he did. This man was weak when it came to women. King Solomon had many foreign wives. Failure number one. Number two, he worshipped idols. The Bible says that during his old age, he married, he had many wives who were idol worshippers. And that only made God very unhappy with him. Let's look at King Ahab, King Ahab. The account and the story of King Ahab is given in the book of 1 Kings chapter 17, 18, 19, and 21. The Bible says that Ahab was the son of Homer. King Ahab is always or sometimes is called the king of Samaria because he ruled Samaria for a period of 22 years. This is one man who was a king who was known to have sinned against the Lord more than any other of his predecessors. We see God sending prophet Elijah to warn him several times. His wife was known as Jezebel. Jezebel was the wife of King Ahab. In the story of Ahab, what is mostly mentioned about him as a king of during his reign is failures. The Bible does not feature any of his achievements or successes. Failure number one, during Ahab's reign, that's when there was a drought in Israel, and for a period of 3.5 years. And the drought, every time it used to come, it was associated with a curse. Maybe because of all those sins that Ahab did unto the Lord. So when the drought came, you see, God sent Prophet Elijah to perform a miracle at Mount Carmel, and to prove that Yahweh was the true God. And then King Ahab ordered all the people of Israel and the 450 prophets of Baal to meet with Elijah in Mount Carmel. This where at Mount Carmel, that is Elijah, the prophet of Yahweh, and the 450 prophets of Baal contested to prove who was the true God. After the contest, God sent the fire from heaven, which burned Elijah's sacrifice. And that one all proved that Yahweh was the true God. 2, Ahab coveted Naboth's vineyard. So coveting means Ahab broke the 10th commandment. So Naboth could not sell the vineyard because it belonged to his ancestors, you remember. Theory number 3 is that Ahab broke the 9th commandment also when he accused Naboth falsely, and he was stoned to death. 4, Ahab's wife ordered for the stoning of Naboth. Remember, Ahab's wife was Jezebel. So both of them broke the 6th commandment after killing Naboth. And last, number 5, is King Ahab worshipped other gods, so he broke the 2nd commandment. Thank you for watching. Stay subscribed. Subscribe to this channel for more of these such videos. Our next video will be about the prophets of Israel. Thank you for watching. May God bless you.